dancing around, looking beautiful from their head to the ground. I know you're saying that it ain't your bag, but I say just relax, cause life ain't a drag. The drag show, the drag show. Zach and Stu, that pair is a must. The drag show, with Labeline and Wanderlust.
Stu, with tonight's guest, Betty Beasley, the one and only.
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Labeline. Hi, Stuart.
How are you?
I'm excellent. Yourself?
Great.
Wonderful.
Thank you for taking the time to come down and join us.
Thank you for inviting me. This is exciting.
It is.
We're so excited for you to be here.
Thank you.
So, Zach, what do you know about Betty?
Well, I know she's a little rambunctious, and she knows how to bump and grind on the dance floor, and seen her perform a few times and, out on the town. So I know that she just really moves people and inspires people.
Are you saying she's a club girl with a heart?
She's a club girl.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, God.
So where did it all start, Betty?
Oh, God, it all started a long time ago. When I was just a boy, Mother would be off at work, and I would put on her clothes. She didn't have her good taste in clothes, but, what was I going to do? And I would just put them on and dance around the house and put on some music, put on 45s and sing the latest tunes.
45s. What were the latest tunes on those 45s?
Oh, my gosh. We're talking Helen Reddy's.
Uh-huh.
I Am a Woman, Hear Me Roar. Oh, it was my favorite.
That's so appropriate. That is just so great. What kind of clothes did she have that you tried on?
Oh,
Heels,
they were awful. They were just these one-piece dress things that she would wear to work. But I remember when I was a little boy, I was about 4 years old, and at that time it was about 1964, and she would wear these really high heels that women wore back in those days, and every time she walked, she would click, click, click. Loved it, and she would wear them for me. As we were going to work, she'd take me off to daycare, whatever she was taking me at 4 years old, and she would wear them, and she'd be walking, and I would just be looking at her feet, and just click, click, click. Loved it. Loved it today.
I think Hollywood still loves that. You think of some of the great sirens in the movies, and there's that click, click, snappy kind of a click.
Love it.
Well, so what's up in your performance schedule these days?
Well, I perform twice a year for a fundraiser for Western Roundup.
Uh-huh.
And they have two a year, the fall and in spring. We just had our fall follies. And I did Rusty Warren's Bounce Your Boobies.
I got to see this, ladies and gentlemen.
Bounce Your
and it
Boobies.
was wonderful.
Bounce Your Boobies was the name of the song.
How does that go?
I think I can talk it. I don't think I can sing it.
Well, do it for us.
All right, let me see. It's great, girls. It's great to live in a democracy today where freedom is everywhere. Freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of action. Take a couple of men like Ben Franklin, John Hancock. There's a hell of a guy for you right there. And these men had wives. They had a few bras on the side, too. But these women wanted freedom just as much as their men did. But gals, I wonder, do we? I think we should think about it a bit. Oh, hell, I think we should do something about it. Proclaim your freedom. Be glad that you're an American. Stand at attention. Pledge allegiance. And bounce your boobies. You're so talented. You really are. It's amazing. I got to see it live, and you have that enthusiasm. You really bring it to life, and I just think that's great. And I did see you also in the Spring Fling. Yes.
So another great performance. And every time, I've never seen you duplicate a number or an outfit.
Well, thank you.
Where do you get all these great clothes? What you're wearing tonight is absolutely gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
It really is, I could probably go as far as say the pearls do it.
The pearls
But there's so much to it.
These are for my straight nephew.
Wow.
What a kind kid he
Yeah,
must
he went
be.
to a Mardi Gras celebration a couple of years ago, and then I was visiting, and I said, I want them. He said, you may have them.
Oh.
So, this was a great find of the Salvation Army
That
on
is
Valencia.
a great.
It is beautiful.
$5.
Oh my gosh.
I had to have it, so I ripped it off the wall.
Don't let Jan Wall see that thing.
Don't.
Yeah, I find that I am competing with her with hats.
Yeah,
Yes.
the hat lady. Yeah.
We love you, Jan.
Yes, we do.
Well, Zach. And
So-
Zach, look at Zach.
Well, look at me. Look at me.
Look at that. Wow.
I'm just wearing this little 70s number that I got from a friend, and most of the clothes I get actually are from friends, which is so nice. I don't really have to buy drag.
Vintage. Is
Vintage.
that vintage?
It's
Yeah.
vintage. It's straight out of the 70s.
Are you channeling Angie Dickinson?
I'm channeling
Policewoman?
and Andy Dick at the same time.
I'm thinking more of Dusty
Very
Springfield.
good.
I don't know why that outfit reminds me of Dusty Springfield for some reason.
I just love it. I feel it makes me feel like I'm in the 70s, and I do feel like in a past life I was there. So I don't know what that's about, but anyway. So, Betty, do you have any beauty tips for those young
Me? Oh, dear.
or not so young
Up in-
drag queens
drag
out
queens.
there?
Yes, shave.
Well, your skin, I mean, I was noticing, is so smooth. What do you do exactly?
beautiful, yeah.
Do you wax? Do you shave?
I just
You
shave.
shave?
That's all I do is I shave it.
Do you, what other beauty products do you use?
That's about it. I
Just
just
shave.
shave. And of course, soap and water and shampoo and, to wash everything. Other than that, it's just simple. Just shave and apply the right makeup. And not too much sun. You got to stay out of the sun because the sun will do murder on your skin.
Right. And what about diet?
Actually, I have lost 30 pounds.
Wow.
Wow, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And
Congratulations.
It's been every once in a while I still crave something, but yeah, I'm down about 30 pounds and 100 more to go.
Congratulations.
Then I can wear
That's
that.
I really respect you. I just
Yeah.
do not have the motivation or the
Thank you.
willingness, I guess. But in fact, I want to do some drag eventually, and the only person that I want to do is the lovely gal from the Mamas and Papas, Mama Cass Elliott.
I love Monica.
You know, and I mean, I remember I met her once, and she was wearing like a muumuu, and but she just walked out and started singing, and you didn't see anything other than her face and hear that beautiful voice. You know, she was amazing. So, lip sync, Mama, here
Absolutely.
I come.
Well, you have heard that really off-color joke
No,
about Mama Cass and Karen Carpenter.
No. Oh, please tell.
come on,
Please
tell us. Tell us.
But it's kind of old school. Everybody's heard it. But if Mama Cass shared her sandwich with Karen Carpenter, they'd both still be alive today. Oh, I'm going to be struck down.
I doubt that. I doubt that. Well, I just heard something about Donnie and Marie are playing together again. That
Oh,
just
wow.
got signed for another 2 years, and it's a 2-year waiting list to get tickets for them.
Oh,
Donnie
wow.
and Marie,
Donnie and
Marie.
you know, yeah,
Puppy love. Oh,
yeah. My God, that was the 70s, or was that later?
That was 70s.
That was 70s, yeah.
Their
Wow.
Donnie Marie show. The Sonny and Cher show.
Yeah, well, yeah, amazing stuff we've got. And so a lot, some of these people really inspire drag, don't they? So
Yes.
Right.
certainly Cher.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have any role models in drag?
Lucille Ball.
Okay.
I love Lucy. I love the war. I love the apparel of the 1950s. I love the full skirts.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man. Because I love to twirl. And I love this, the feeling of the crinoline under the full skirt. Oh, it's just, I get such a kick out of it.
She actually did a lot of drag herself. She was like a drag king.
Right.
Well, seriously, she did a lot of male drag, and
Absolutely.
you know, I hadn't thought about that, but that's interesting. You know, and she was also a dramatic actress for a lot of her life before she got so known as the comedienne.
She was in
Right.
Stage Door
Yeah.
Right.
with Katharine Hepburn and Ginger Rogers.
Yeah.
She did 5 Came Back. 1939, about plane crash survivors.
Amazing talent. I mean, very diverse. Randy was on the show last week, and he talked about Carol Burnett being one of his real role models. But is there anybody in the local drag scene that you kind of think is a real outstanding, whether it be the work she does or the costuming or whatever, you know?
Poyo Delmar.
Aha.
Oh my God.
She is amazing, and she's everywhere.
And we hope to have her on the show.
Yeah, we want
Yes.
to get her on the show.
She's just...
We've put out the request again, Pollo.
Yeah.
At any rate, yeah. I mean, do you get to see many of the performers in the work they're doing?
I've only seen them at the Western Roundup every fall and spring, and they are just they're just, it is unreal, the talent that we have, that I'm almost jealous, you know, because they almost you know, they all do routines, and they have, you know, choreography. You know, Betty gets out there and she just lip syncs the song and kind of moves about the stage, because that's what Betty does. But these people, they put on, you know, big production numbers, which is just amazing.
Right, like Las Vegas style.
Exactly.
Sometimes. You're just like, wow.
Exactly. They bring out props, and, you know, so.
Well, they're career girls in a sense, though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
I mean, they're really working, and they're doing a lot, almost full-time fundraising for various causes, and you know, like Donna Sachet started doing that.
I've never been asked.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, this just might be your big break, Betty.
Will you be one of our poster girls?
Please.
I'll be your poster girl, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
We hope to do a lot more charitable work that benefits the community, not just ourselves. But, right, dear?
That's right.
Now, fire away.
Well, let's see. You know, I wanted to ask you about the upcoming election and what Betty thinks about, you know, Sarah and Michelle and Cindy and Barack and John.
Well, Barack is king as far as I'm concerned. I see him as the next John Kennedy.
You know, yeah.
Absolutely.
I love him.
Sarah is a joke. She needs to go back and kill her moose or whatever it is that she does. As she waves as Putin across the strait. I think it's very important that Barack Obama becomes president, because what has happened in the last 8 years is just mind-boggling. And I don't know if I'm allowed to plug this, but there is a documentary that I was given a link to, and it's a video, 75 minutes, and it's free. It's a video done by a woman who wrote the book called The End of America. And what she does is that she is equating what has happened under the Bush regime, comparing it to Hitler. The 10 steps on how you close a free society. And she was able to just match them one for one, such as defying the law. You know, Harriet Myers didn't go, defied court order. Karl Rove defied court order to testify. They said, forget you, I don't want to do it. And that's exactly what Hitler's men did.
Yeah.
What else did they do? I'm suddenly blanked out, but it really is. It was just fascinating. I just sat there, and I was just like, I cannot believe in my lifetime this has happened.
It's amazing. It is. It's unbelievable. I remember as a kid being reading things like 1984 in those days, you know, and it just seems like in the shortest span of time, everything, the rise and fall of the American Republic has been accomplished. I mean, it has fallen, and if we don't have somebody with great vision and great delivery, I think we're doomed.
Right.
You know, now we're at a point where no country in the world will take us. Maybe in drag.
Right.
But
They will in drag. And of course, I'm singing to the choir here, but vote no on 8.
Absolutely.
Please.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
That comes from all three hearts in this room.
Absolutely. It is a civil rights issue. It is not a religious issue.
Right. As much as the
Amen.
right would like it to be a religious issue, you know.
Right.
It's truly a sad time when that thinking prevails in our society. But back to
we
fun.
have a call.
We've got a caller.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hi, caller.
Wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Caller.
Welcome.
Oh my God, this is MK.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my God, I love all of you.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Do you have a question for Betty, or
I had to run home from the gym to watch the show.
how was the gym, honey?
Okay, I have a question. Blah, 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 politics. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes, dear.
This is for Betty.
Yes,
Okay, Betty.
How do you pick your songs? I think the one from Spring was, can I use the P word on live television?
Wet pussy.
Yes, you can.
That was suggested by a good friend. His name is Alan Burke, and he has sort of jokingly become my music producer. He just comes up with these ideas and throws them out to me, and he gave me that one, and I heard it, and I said, I have to do it.
It was hilarious.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun with that.
Well, thank you,
Thank you, MK.
so much for calling in and watching.
We have to get you on the show, honey.
We
You bet,
do.
girl.
Yes, the Recover Girls would love to come on.
Aha, we love that.
Thanks, guys.
Talk to
Thank
soon,
you.
Betty. Thank you.
Bye, bet.
That's kind of
Oh,
fun.
Oh, that was sweet.
But how interesting. I mean, and so did Alan help you with the Rusty Warren material? Or
He suggested that one, too.
Yeah.
He just has these. I don't know where he comes up with them. And so I'm going to wait until the springtime. I want to say, okay, Alan, what do you got for me now?
That's wonderful.
Because what I had been doing was I had been doing like Shania Twain. I did, 2 songs from Gwen Stefani, which were all great. But then he suggested this one, and now I guess I have the reputation of doing these real quirky songs, Wet Pussy and Bounce Your Boobies, and Lord knows what he has coming up for me.
Well, nobody can do them the justice you do them,
Oh,
though.
thank you.
I mean, it's
That's
difficult
right.
material, but you really bring it to life, and I think that's wonderful.
Thank you.
That whole show, though, everyone I've seen has been absolutely inspiring.
Yes.
The work that goes into it, and the personalities as they're presented, the costuming, everything. It's
Right.
amazing.
The MCs have just been outrageous.
Michael Soldier,
Absolutely.
Precious Moments, I believe.
Yes.
Precious moment.
Who are some of the others?
Labeling was an
Labeling always, I think. Yes. The star
The star.
of the drag show.
Of the drag
lovely
show.
Labeling. Who else? Who else has done that job? Because that's
Ivy
a hard
Drip.
job.
Ivy Drip,
Drip.
absolutely.
Liability.
Liability.
Wow, yeah.
Historically, it was Linda Lear a lot. Linda
Yes.
Lear
Yes.
used to do it.
Yeah. And she still does numbers in the shows, doesn't she? Once
she
in a while.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
The diversity is amazing. The
Yes.
performers, So, I mean, what do you think? Is there defiance involved? Is it a political thing? Is it just purely fun? Is it?
It's when Betty Beasley is around, I lose all of my inhibitions when I'm Betty. Betty will say and do things that Mark will not. There are a lot of men in this town who have experienced what Betty is willing to do that Mark wishes he could do, which is why Betty can do it and she can get away with it.
Now, this is not PG television. Any inclination to tell us more about what Betty does that Mark might not?
Well, one time, many, many years ago, I went into a local grocery store in the Castro. It was on a Halloween night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was determined to stay up. And, what is usually tradition on Halloween is you go into a local grocery store, and you go around, especially to the produce, and you make out with cucumbers and what have you. And there was this beautiful man with an awesome worked out body, and he was airline fighter. And he had on a big old jumpsuit with a zipper. And you could just see, oh my God. And I walked over and I just zipped it down and put my hands in and just started working his body. And he stood there.
Right.
I'm like, hello? Call me. But see, Mark could never do that.
You know, I noticed that as we were sitting in the outside front room of the studio here, a handsome young man walked by the plate glass windows on Market Street and took a look at you, took a liking to you.
Oh,
and,
he was singing some song.
He was singing. Serenading you, you know. So I think Betty does pretty good, doesn't she?
Yeah, actually.
When she's Betty.
when she's Betty,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's a profound statement, isn't it? You know, I mean, I understand the notion of my appearance altering the way I think, you know, or altering my appearance gives me a freedom I don't normally have.
Right.
Maybe it's confidence or the freedom to shift into different attitudes than I normally exhibit or display. It's fun, though. It sure
It
is
is really fun.
Sometimes I think it's a multiple personality.
There's that too.
Yes.
Is that a picture of Betty?
That is a picture.
Oh, dear.
Here we
Look,
go.
oh, we got several.
Oh, there's one. And here's another one. That's from San Jose.
That was from
right?
San Jose.
What song was that?
I don't remember.
I think maybe doo-doo, doo-doo. Gwen Stefani, maybe?
Escape.
Escape.
So,
Yeah.
Sweet Escape.
Sweet Escape. And that's
Yes.
from that same night with all the girls.
Oh, yes.
Well, we're just about to wrap up here.
Oh, my gosh, already?
I
It
know.
flies,
That's
doesn't
so
it?
fast.
It really flies.
So is there any closing statement you have?
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Thank you.
This has
thank
been an
you,
absolute
Betty.
hoot and a
You're
holler.
great. You're
Well,
great.
thank
You're
you.
a hoot.
And I have a funny feeling that one of these days you're going to hear more about Betty and a great idea she's got for television.
Oh, I do.
She's
So,
really, and we can't reveal it now.
no.
Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Thank you all. We love you. Good night.
Well,
It flies by.
it does, my goodness.